Hello artists, welcome to yet another season and episode of Moments with Lola. We have taken all obligations to raise awareness about certain health-related issues, beauty and beautifications, travel and tourism, and you all know entertainment. My name is Orishada Ridamlola, the two-time survivor of the painting. Thanks for your love, for financial support. It means a lot to I and my family. I have with me in the studio today a mom. Yes, she's a civil servant. Amazing. And she speaks French also, guys. Yes, she speaks French. So we'll open the floor for her to introduce herself to us. So, Ma, thank you very much for coming. I'm so happy that I called you. We've been postponing this. I was like, no, we need to get a specific date and time for you to come. That will be easier for you and to commute down to the studio. Thank you very much for coming. Just like what I told my audience, I know you, but they need to know you. So we want to know you. Can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, let me copy my host earlier too. My name is Miriam. I'm a civil servant, as she earlier said. Basically,
So I have just few questions for my guest. I have few questions for her. Being a mom and a single civil servant also. So questions there, I was like, I'll ask her. I was like, no, don't let me say this. Don't let me ask her. She was like, no, Lola, c'est bon, it's okay. I will say it. So the first question I have here is that, do you regret being a missus for just few months?
that's a big question. I would say it's a yes and no answer. So why I said yes, actually I regret. I am happy I left earlier than now. If I had stayed behind enjoying what I wasn't supposed to enjoy, it would have been another story inside to the zero. That answers the question. Yes and no. The reasons.
So my guest said yes and no to it. So I'd like to ask this. Nowadays in our society now, we have a lot of ladies, married women, who would still continue to endure it. So what do you think can be done in that aspect? Why do you think women prefer to endure, keep pushing it then? The marriage will just be upside down, nothing positive will come out from it. Why do you think some women like that?
Well, I think we have different ways we react or we react to things. Me personally, I'm strong and I am not strong. There are things that I cannot handle. So I'm strong emotionally. Yes, 100%. Let's say 90% I'm strong emotionally. But there are some people that they have this, I don't know if it's tough skin I should call it, that their body can take anything. The ordinary one blow, I might die. So we have different people with their own different reasons of staying. Some people would say they are staying in the marriage because of their children.
And do you think it's worth it?
Well, me, I feel whether you are alive or not, your children will still live and they will survive. So will you be watching over them from heaven? You check what they are eating. So whether you are alive or not, they still live their lives, irrespective of whatever situation they find themselves, they will survive. So I feel, don't say because of your children you are sacrificing your life.
Your life. So what you're trying to say now is that don't sacrifice your life because of your children, or the other way around.
If we want to put it in that way that you just asked me, that don't sacrifice your life We are talking about marriage, in marriage context now.
Okay.
If it's unbearable for you as a wife, don't use your children as excuse for you not to leave, because they will still blame you later. If you die now, your husband, for example, is domestic violence case, your husband hits you or anything happens, and either of you, that's husband and you, either of you dies, the children will blame whoever killed you at the end of the day. So what's the essence?
Did you see any red flag, like negative something?
In my own case, what actually happened is not being straightforward. Okay, so my ex-husband wasn't straightforward with me. So I think he had it all planned very well. He scripted it all in a way that to even suspect him of anything would be very difficult. So it was that hard. It was when I got into the marriage, I started discovering some things about him. So it was so perfect that no one would even suspect. As
hidden agenda. So it means that we have some men that are like that. Because they want to get married to you, they go at any length to have you. But deep down them, they're not interested, like fully interested. Yeah, it takes time, it takes years, it takes months for you to heal and forgive. When we talk about healing and forgiveness, there are two different things. So in this your case, this your situation now, how do you think heal?
I think I am healing already, because I feel when you are happy with yourself and I don't know if I should call being alone, like I feel free. That happiness is
like freedom.
Yes, that freedom is there. Nobody to disturb me, no stress, no or maybe because I have something doing.
No, exactly.
I wake up every morning, I go to work. By the time I come back, I'm exhausted. I just sleep, wake up again the following morning. So I don't have time to think of. Although we are humans, to come once in a while. Or depending on you, I feel I'm healing and I forgive easily. I forgive easily. I would say I'm forgiving. Well, definitely will never forget. I never forget what happened to me. So I am forgiving, and I feel my heart is good.
So will you give love a chance again now?
That question, if not for religion, I would say I'm okay like this. Without any man, without getting married. I like it, but without getting married, sorry. But if not for religion that compels us getting married.
There's something that now, when you pray, when you tell them, oh, I have a child, oh, I have a this. There's this stigma attached to single mom. When you tell some people, oh, I have a child, automatically I say, oh, she's
They don't care about how
they don't want exactly. So what do you think about that?
Well, I feel people should change their mentality. Men should change their mentality. At least get to hear from the person. Get close to her. Know what really happened to her before you jump into conclusion that they fled, she prostitute, she just had one night stand, blah 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 blah. A lot of people. Well, before I got married I used to have that kind of mentality.
Like, okay, single
once if I see a lady with it, automatically, she gave birth out of wedlock, she did this.
You judge the person without knowing anything.
So if you are interested in the lady and you know she has kids or kids, get close to her and try to know what really happened before you jump into it.
Because I know nowadays Nigeria, when you are a single mom, automatically they will just write you off. They don't want to know about anything.
Especially if you don't have something doing. If you have something doing, you have a job, you have a business, they don't even care. They don't care about how the child, because they know you are taking good care of the
Unless
child.
you have the money.
They will not
so
ask. But if you have nothing doing, you're just. That's why I would always advise ladies to, you don't have to work in a fancy company or get something doing. You're not too old to learn what do they call it? Just be doing something. With 10,000 naira, you can start something, even as this economy.
is marriage worth it? You know, the exploring the beauty and the pain in it. Do you think marriage really worth it?
Yes, why not? If you are with the right person, I think marriage is a good thing. It's worth sacrificing for. If you are with the right person.
But nowadays divorce is just on everyone's lips. Everybody are celebrities. Sometimes there are some situations that you're meant to be overlook, but you just see them divorcing. Is it that they don't know each other very well, or what do you think really happens there in that situation?
It's vice versa. Sometimes the blame shouldn't be put only on the men. Women to have their own fair. But so you don't know, it's until they call marriage is black market.
Hmm.
It's until you enter, you know what your partner is capable of doing. What you then you be like, this person has this character, this person is this person is that, and you dated for years, 5 years, 10 years. So it's just black market. You never can tell what your partner will do tomorrow. It might pretend to you for years. You still not find out. Nobody would even tell you, you're dating this person. No, he's so he's a liar. Just like they won't tell you. It's when you enter that marriage and you start having issues, they'll come say, they do not want to tell you before you go married, so that we won't be, it won't look as if it's
That in marriage. So what you're trying to say now is that at times the families are also away. You didn't find out nothing.
They probably just wanted me to get married, hoping that it will change after getting married. So if you are unlucky in your marriage, because marriage is meeting the right person is luck. You can't say, I know how to do it best. That's why I married to the best person.
So do you think is right for the husband to tell the wife not to work when it comes to marriage set? There are some families that the husband will no, my wife don't want us to do any of this work. Even to have a boutique for the wife is an issue with the husband. Do you think
I feel it shouldn't be the man's decision alone. There should be a mutual agreement between the wife and the husband. If your wife is okay by it, no problem, and you provide her with whatever she wants, you give her upkeep money from time to time, whatever she needs, you provide for her. So, and she's okay with it, not that you are forcing her not
now
to work. So there has to be a mutual agreement. For Nigeria of nowadays, I would advise, like you're a woman, when your husband says don't work, don't do this, I would advise not aggressively, just like plead with him, make him see reasons to why you should work, because things cannot be 100% for your husband. So there are times that he will be down financially, and you as the wife should support.
Situation of Nigeria now, really economic situation
So that
of
you won't have to be
Nigeria.
waiting for your husband before you buy basic things.
They
They will ask, your children will ask you for few things that you're supposed to even just pick money and buy. Wait till your daddy comes. Wait till your daddy comes every time. That respect will not even be there. Your children will see you as, ask mommy now. You see, this for that you can't do it.
Don't know what to say. So if you're a married woman out there and your husband is telling you not to work, kindly tell him that you can't do without working. Because anything can happen. Anything can happen. And you really want to be a single mom. You really want to be a single dad. Thanks for your love, for financial support. It means a lot to I and my family. Once again, welcome to season 2 of Moments with Lola. Thank you everyone and see you some other time. Au revoir.